You boys are the silliest ones. Hey y'all. We're live. Hope you all are having an amazing today. It's actually Friday. The other day I thought, yesterday? I thought yesterday was Friday. I was wrong. I'm woman enough to admit that I was wrong. And it is what it is. Oh, I can't even see my chatty chatters. Wait for it.
Sit down.
Wait for it. Hey, Bethany Park.
Sit down.
Did you see the trailer for the Artisan Summit? I think you're highlighted in there. Do believe. What size is this? 12 by 12? Pouring the wrong part first, like a rookie. It's whatever. Anyways, tonight, you know what I mean. I'm going to be reviewing this parcel that I just got from Eli-Chem right here. It's not resin, it is their new cell base products. Sorry, I'm trying to measure and talk to y'all at the same time. I haven't even opened the box yet. I'm going to open it with you guys and see what's in it and test the products out with y'all. So stay tuned. Y'all.
Just bow pants.
Cannot believe he's going to be one like a week from tomorrow, basically. They grow so fast. So, hey Nancy, what is up? You big old giraffe, you. Y'all, let me tell you, I have been going through all of the prizes that have been claimed for our scratch-off giveaway, and 4 prizes have been claimed, but half of the tickets have gone out, so the odds of being a winner chicken dinner are greater than ever right now. So if you haven't participated, now's the time. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, for every $100 spent on our website, you get a scratch off ticket, and you can win a whole bunch of awesome stuff if you win something. That's not yours. That's not yours. I don't know what it is, but it's not yours. So yeah, it's awesome. Where's the mouse? Y'all, if you've ever worked with 2 screens, you know the struggle of can't find the mouse. I am driving the struggle bus right now. Heather, just today only, if you just leave me a note and you can add to your order. I don't mind at all. What up, Nene? How goes it? Megan! What's up, girl?
Oh, we're gonna be in Miami.
Oh, we're going to be in Miami a week from Sunday. This epoxy is thick.
Epoxy?
I poured the parts backwards, so it's an extra uphill battle for me to mix it. I'm seeing a lot in groups lately on Facebook where people are like, why are there so many bubbles in my epoxy? It's normal, y'all. It's normal. That's fine, Heather. Today only. It's normal. Just put some heat on it and pop them once you get it, get your resin out on your surface. Now, if you're doing casting, then it will be a problem. You need to have a casting epoxy for casting things. Okay, so the resin I'm using today is Art Coat by Stone Coat Countertops. It is my favorite. They do not do the codes anymore. I'm sorry about that. So you'll have to get their stuff. You can get their stuff through Amazon or directly through our website. I do have it linked on our Amazon, link down in the description box below. Dun, dun, dun. Or you can just get it from our website, artistbillet.com. Support your local ATDs.
Yeah.
Right? Right. So, let me give you some history with Eli-Chem. I did use their resin for a little while. It wasn't bad at all, but it is very expensive to get it here. The other product that please find enclosed samples of our new cell-based instant cell creator pigment, long, as discussed with ARM. Regards, Ellie. Sweet. I tried their Resi Blast. I am not a fan at all of the Resi Blast. If you watched any of my reviews on it in the past, I've tried and it failed every time. Ooh, they have awesome packaging. Pete, come see this packaging when you're done. I want to have packaging like this when we grow up into like a big time company. Right? It's so protected. Squishy, squishy. And the rest that's in there is just popcorn. And that's not even necessary with this, like, ready to go into outer space packaging. Look at that.
You can move this.
Yeah.
Be there.
So they sent me 3. I feel like if I puncture this, it's gonna make a big pop, and I'm scared. Oh, it's taped. Okay. I was like, they got their stuff labeled. I want my own labeled bubble wrap, but it's just tape. I'm saving these. Some lucky person out there is gonna get their stuff shipped in this. I can't get out it. I don't know if I have fat fingers or. Help me. Help me. I hope it will be fun, y'all. This is not a paid review, but I did reach out to them and let them know that I've had requests to review their product, this in particular. So they did not come to me to review it, but I did reach out to them and they agreed that they would let me review it for y'all. And that's what's happening today. But this is not in any way a paid review. I can't give you any pricing because they did just send me this. But you can find all of this stuff on their website, Eli-Chem.com. Instant cell creator for resin. Okay. Cell base, cell base, cell base. So, being that it says base, I'm assuming that this is going to go under the other colors like the Stone Coat base tints, right? So they have available colors: polar white, pitch black, shadow gray, lapis blue, cornflower blue, teal, poppy red, coral pink, purple envy, and juniper. Focus.
You have to lower it a little bit.
Who's gonna do it?
Just a little.
Anyways, so that's those. There's the don't drink it or wear it information. Instructions: add up to 10% cell-based pigment and mix clear resin and spread on your substrate. This is your base color layer. Immediately add your top layer colors, resin mixed with regular pigments, over the base layer. Do not apply heat at this stage. We recommend using the ResiTint Max range of resin pigments for your top colors. However, other brands can be used. They didn't send me any of those, so I can't speak on that. Ensure your top colors contrast with your base color, e.g. white base layer with a bold dark top color. I mean, that's preference. I wouldn't say that should be an instruction. Immediately swipe or drag your top colors over your base color using a flat edge implement, card, wood, plastic, or swipey paper, which they did not list. Rude. And observe cells forming instantly. Allow the cells to grow and change for the first 30 to 60 seconds after swiping. Apply heat with a blowtorch or heat gun to encourage more cells to form. Take care not to overheat the resin. Over-torching or too much heat will ruin the cells. It's a lot like stuff I've said before. Where's the mods? I don't know. So there's no safety seal. Heavy smell. I just raised this up to the camera so that they could smell it too. Yeah. Right, baby cakes, no one ever listens. It's whatever. Okay, so that would be the teal color. This is polar white. Smells almost exactly, I did it again. Okay, smells almost exactly like Stone Coats. I will say though that I don't know what polar white means, but this is like like a tanny, it's not words, like a tannish white, like you can see in comparison if this would focus. Aha, it's like a warmer white. The one from Stone Coat was a cold white, cooler white, like a grayish. And then he also sent me the lapis blue. Oh, safety seal in that one. I will say that I think these with the twist top jars will probably last better than the Stone Coat ones. But I don't know that as a fact. I don't know what made or makes the Stone Coat ones. Yeah. Very enamel based smell. But yeah, I need some other colors. I didn't know I was going to need other colors.
What do you need?
I'm not sure. Will you talk to this person? I can't tell what's
Oh, come sit right here. What's up, y'all? Man, she got it just ghost white over here. Look at this. I look like a crazy person.
I'm the palest one. We all know this.
Well, I'm not. I think it's just too... Oh, too dark. How does that look? What's up, y'all? What's happening? What's up?
Yeah.
I guess she's getting some new colors over there, different colors, I'm sure. What was I gonna say? I was gonna show you what I was working on today because I'm not sure if I want to do it. I want to do a piece for a music themed art show. This is just a printout and then I just drew the letters on it. I made her with a skull, which I kind of like. but I drew it out. I transferred the image onto a circular piece and I'm not feeling it, so I'm not sure. I don't know, we'll have to see. Let me just kind of tone you down on this one. What we got here? Overhead. Lucy. Yeah. Lucy is a little bright. Oh, that's because it's there you go. Give a little color in your life. Show a little tanness.
I don't know what tan means.
I guess red looks fine, yeah?
I don't know why in my head I heard you say pop this cheddar out.
Pop the cheddar out.
I was like, is that happening right now? Is ATD After Dark? The cheddar? Who wants the water on? Yep.
I don't think he's in the bathtub.
He is.
Yep. He
Okay,
goes
go.
and he sits in the bathtub so that she'll go and turn the water on. It's pretty cute. Yeah. Just. I guess I was supposed to go turn the water on. What's up, JJ? Vamp. He goes in there and plays in there and then jumps out and then runs around like a madman.
You silly. Yeah. Always got zoomies. It was instant. Okay. Alright, you guys. I have a powder, a paste, and a tint, so we're going to just compare them all respectively. I'm going to use Blue Diamond by Just Resin, Magenta Tint by Color Obsession, and Bright Gold Powder by
Shameless
Just
plug.
Resin as well. So it said 10%, and with the Stone Coat, 10% was very much too much. Full on zoomies right now.
I don't know if you guys will be able to see him.
Yep. You guys see how it's, I don't know if you can see how it's like clouding on the sides a little bit on this. Just on the edges, how it's getting cloudy. That's something that the Stone Coat would do. So I'm going to use this regular as the instructions say. And, well, actually, no, I'm not. I take that instantly back. I need some fucking paper. What are you doing, silly boy? What I'm actually going to do is do a roadside test and see if that's too much. And if it is, I'll be able to tell on here and not risk ruining a piece by having too much on here. What's up, Ocean? So I can see it coming into the other color a little bit, kind of like how I was talking about with the, it's just not gonna focus for me, is it? There we go. See how the white is kind of invading into the aqua, the blue diamond area a little bit? That is indicative of the enamel-ish. I don't know what it actually is. I'm going to call it enamel because that's just what it is in my head.
Roadside test.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. These are going to end up being cauliflower cells. And what I mean by that is, see how the cells aren't hard edged? They're kind of cloudy. I'm trying to see if I can hold my arm still. Nope. Still having issues.
You can tell. You can see it. He's really trying to.
There we go. See how they're kind of just hazy and almost look like cauliflower. So,
Okay, that's enough.
you can play with him. So to rectify this, I'm going to do what I do with the stone coat and mix in just a white base, right? Is there something wrong with, I'm echoing? Oh. Better? Is better, yes or no? Thanks for coming in, Mary Jane. Okay, good. So I'm going to add some of the titanium white base from Just Resin with the little bit of the cell base. And we're going to do another roadside. We're going to move that one aside. So if I would have made an entire painting and did this with this sample, I would have been very upset. While it is a unique look, it's definitely one that I would have, it would have been too much for me. I like crisp, very rigid looking cells, much like the ones that are on the jar top. And so it would have been very important to me to have it the way I want it, right? It's your artwork, have it your way. Now I'm gonna already go ahead and say that these are gonna turn out better because even just at this point, they're not hazy at all. I think diluting them with a regular paste just makes for a better, more clear, defined cell. And I may be wrong in that, and that's perfectly fine. Everybody has their favorites with things. And these cells here will grow. Keep in mind those have been there for a little bit. Maybe I should turn like this. If you could focus, that would be super-tastic. It's not gonna focus, is it? Anyways, even with it blurry, you can tell the difference, right? Well, now you know the difference, teeny giraffe. I know, I was looking for a different word. So, different adjective. So this one is the one that I added a little bit of the titanium white into. I would love for it to focus because then you could see exactly what I'm talking about. Right there in that side camera. These are the hybrid ones, and then these are just the cell base ones. These just look kind of blobby, which is fine, but I like the rigidity of these cells better. I just think it's more striking, and that's just my opinion. Ocean, I don't sell this. I have the Stone Coat base tints, which is basically the same thing. However, Stone Coat's about to discontinue their base tints, so if you're interested. Uh-oh.
What is that? He's like, wait a minute.
Bowie's
down at his, his up there.
No, that any little one like that is Cujo's. Doesn't matter.
Ooh, that is an old one.
Mm-hmm.
He's about ready to race down and look.
Yep, he's about to get it.
There you go. Sure.
Cujo doesn't care about much in life except for his favorite toys. There are 3 of them. There's a ferret, a bear, and a squirrel. So like I was saying, Stone Coat's about to discontinue their black and white, the this and that cell base, or the base tints that I usually use. I actually am pretty sure that I have the last ones in existence in my shop right now, and I only have like 10 left of each. So this is a good time for Eli-Chem to come out with this cell base, right? Hey, Jen! Alright, so as per usual, I'm greasing the pan, and if you're new to my channel, that just means I'm putting a thin layer of resin down for my tinted resin to flow over. It just makes it easier for your tinted resin to move, especially if you like your design when you start to tilt it around or manipulate it in any way. It'll flow more evenly and freely, if you will. Bowie is just taunting Cujo with that thing.
I don't think he really even knows.
Did you hear him growl? Also, this board has a little bit of pink splatter from we were spray painting in the area that this one was hanging out, but I kind of liked it, so I kept it as the base. And I'm using a magenta tint anyways, so it's gonna be awesome. Holly, I agree, but hey, Kim, these I think will be good containers. I don't know yet because I haven't field tested them. This is the first day I've gotten them in, so I can't speak on how well they're going to be on the shelf, how well they're going to be on the shelf. You know what I mean? What else? Oh, Stone Coat's going to come out with a substitute for their black and white base tints. We'll see how those go. Well, I'm glad y'all are here. So let's do this like I would any other one of my standard negative space style pours. This is actually probably a little bit much on the resin I'm putting down, but it is what it is. No shame in the game. What I'm really looking for here is something absolutely unique and amazing, or it to be at least as good as my Stone Coat base tint. And from what I'm seeing, it's really, really comparable so far. So I'm just using heat to pop some of the bubbles that we mixed in when we put the part A and B together. And it's already reacting, which is awesome. I usually don't add the gold till later, but I want to see how the powder acts with this base. So I thought I'd go ahead and put that in there. Hope this gold doesn't take over, but if it does, it does. Definitely like these colors together. Y'all know I just grab my go-tos. I'm gonna do better about that, I swear I'm gonna. It looks very America. I guess it does look very America, doesn't it? Sounds like Bowie's fan is on its last leg, I think. So, cells are popping up nice. Popping a couple more bubbles. What's up, Justine? They're very similar to the Stone Coat ones. Very similar to the Stone Coat cells. They're giving me those extra little rings in the center that I always enjoy seeing with the Stone Coat. So I think this cell base is a great alternative. Like if you live in the UK and don't have access to stone coat a lot of times. I've turned the heat down low, and I'm gonna just see what it looks like if I use a platypus attachment to push. I'm trying to find an area that I don't mind not ruining, but altering. So I watched some of the demos that Eli-Chem put out for this stuff, and they definitely like coat their whole bottom layer with a cell-based mixture, which you can totally do. Since the cell bases don't like heat, I've turned the heat down to less than half on this, because I just want to move the resin and not overheat what I've got going on. Yep. If you're in the UK and can't get a hold of stone coat, this is absolutely a great substitute. And if stone coat's new, whatever it is, isn't what you're looking for in a cell base, this is absolutely comparable. I think I'm going to tilt it a little bit and see what it does. Why not stretch the cells a little bit? Now these cells are going to keep changing and growing and doing a whole bunch of awesome things as the resin settles and gets situated. Because you guys know, if you've done anything with epoxy before, how you leave it is rarely how it ends up, you know? I'm doing a slow tilt on this one because I want to give the cells time to adjust as the resin is moving. Also, I don't want to get it in my vino. I'm going to do some coasters with the cell base as they recommend, beside how I like to use it. That's not to say that my way is better than their way. All I'm saying is that I do things my way. This piece is very different for my style, but I like it. Definitely like it. It reminds me a lot of my old, like, back in the day artwork. I've been having a lot of views on my back in the day artwork, actually, lately. I don't know what's up with that, but I'm not complaining. While that's doing what it do, I want to cheers to all of y'all, tink, for joining me on your Friday night. I like the purple that popped up too, but that's why I choose this color palette a lot of the time, is that the colors, if they do mix together, if I overwork it a little bit, they never don't make a pretty color. Never don't. Y'all know what I mean. They always make something nice, no matter. I swear I didn't give him anything. He is just on another level today. He is just Billy beans. What are you doing, silly boy? So, I'm just gonna set this right here and go get some coasters while this relaxes and does what it's gonna do. You guys can watch it do what it do. Need some coasties.
Right there, right in front of you. I thought I had some up there.
I didn't see any. So these cells are going to stretch out and make some awesome, awesome possum looks. Really like these like stretched ones right here. My goodness. My pleasure, Heather. Eli-Chem.com, I believe, is where you can get it. Okie dokie. Meow. Let's do some side by sides. Oh, Megan, thank you. Where's my button?
Thank you.
Hopefully we get to see you while we're down in your, well, I guess we're gonna be a little south. So we're gonna do this how they recommend on their videos. This is the only Eli-Chem cell base, 10%. And this one is the hybrid, titanium and cell base. Really appreciate that, Megan. Can't wait to come visit again. I'll bring the boys to play with your little baby girl. Right. We're gonna do everything the same. I like to heat it at this point because it'll help the cells flow better. Okay. So as with the stone coat, I'm assuming you don't want to accidentally swipe over and make the base tint go over your colors, because that's not going to give you anything pretty. As promised, the cells are popping up right away. They look awesome thus far. Check it out. And they're actually not getting too cloudy right now, so I mean they're breaking a little bit right here, but they're not getting too cloudy, so I may stand corrected on that one. We're gonna let it live for a minute. See what happens. Roxy, this time it's going to be not a class. We've got to do a countertop, but we will we'll just try to plan a class down there. Probably, if we do another class, it'll probably be in Megan's neck of the woods. It was so perfect last time. We had such a great time. It was really the perfect of everything, so. We'll, of course, be filming the whole countertop process. Of course. This is how I used to do all my coasters. Absolutely random. And then put some heat on it and see what it does. So let's see where we're at. Not gonna focus for me, but definitely cells there. They are on the cloudy side, and the white being a little bit on the warm side almost makes the white look yellow tinged. So if I could recommend anything to Eli-Chem, I would suggest doing a cooler cell base, because the concern always is my resin going to yellow, you know? Unless that's just me. Next time you come over here, B, I have a question. My hands are too sticky.
What?
Help me.
What do you need?
I need an opener or a paper towel.
An opener?
No,
What kind of opener?
it's sticky.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, if you we could have a rag. Like
Yeah.
I used to.
so what do you think? Do you think this has a yellow tinge to it?
It'd be easier if you. I don't know what did you just say?
Does it look kind of warmer colored?
No, warmered?
Does the white look yellow-ish?
No.
Open the
I
white.
don't see that.
I'm not saying that this is yellow. I'm not saying that this is going to turn your pieces yellow. I'm saying that if I were making it, I would want it to be a polar white. Well, that's called polar white, but I would want it to be more pure white, you know, like titanium.
Well, maybe just because there's those colors next to it.
It's hard to even see on camera. That's probably me just being nitpicky. The cell base is definitely what I would expect from a cell base.
Bowie.
So this is the one that I mixed the titanium into. It was focused, and then it was like, haha. Not gonna make it easy on you. This one is a mixture as well. Ivory, that's the color I was talking about. Ivory. And there's nothing wrong with ivory at all. If you're looking for a cell-based pigment, then absolutely this is what you need to go for.
He's tied up.
I think Aram and people over at Eli-Chem did a good job with this. Ooh, y'all, I almost did the thing. I didn't pull this off. A little bit, Tia, but I mean, it is from the makers of Resi Blast. I will say that I don't foresee any of the issues that I had with Resi Blast with this stuff. With Resi Blast, I had all of the issues with pitting, and the paintings would have like an oily residue on the top. I don't see anything like that happening with this stuff. I think this will be a good seller for them. Moving forward, when I use this, I will be adding the boys breathe titanium in with it, because that's just my preference. I want a whiter white, and I don't want my cells to get that kind of cloudy look. So, but you know, everyone's got a personal preference. They said it leaves no issue like Resi Blast. I'm surprised he recognized the issues with Resi Blast, because there was a time where he really didn't want to hear about it or anything. But Aram's got a good business going on. He knows what he's doing. I think this will be good for their company for sure, for sure. And it gives people that are in the UK, he just went extra, a cell-based option, you know? I already got that peeled off. Never tried Resi Blast. I've tried the old and the new formula. It definitely wasn't my cup of tea. I tried using it my way. I've tried using it their way. I tried researching it. I tried just one drop. I tried adding it on the top. I tried mixing it in. You name it, I tried to make it work, and it just didn't work for me. But you know, not everything works the same for everybody, and I tried it with different kinds of resin. It is what it is. So in terms of this being what I expected it to be, I'm going to give it a full 10 bananas. Because it is. It's exactly what I thought it would be. It is a base tint that makes nice cells. It works with powders. It works with tints. It works with paste. You don't have to have their brand of resin. You don't have to have their brand of pigments for them to work. They did exactly what I thought it would do, and I think that's all. Personally, as a product reviewer, that's all I could ask from a product, is to make sure that it does what's expected of it. I mean, assuming that you expect something positive. And I did, and it did what I wanted it to do. So I say go for it if you Monica, does the cell base smell? Is that the question? Thanks, baby cakes. Yes, they do smell. They smell like the base tints from Stone Coat. An enamel type smell. It's not overbearing, and once you mix it into, yeah, similar to the Stone Coat. As soon as you mix it into the resin, you don't really notice it. Don't put your nose in it. And just for research purposes, I smelled it. I don't recommend it for anyone at home. In fact, use a respirator and take all precautions for health. I can't recommend anything to anybody because I'm not a physician. I know you're surprised. I know you're shocked, but I never went to med school. So listen to your body. Know what you can handle, what you can't handle. And don't take any risks. We have a very big studio that's very well, what's the word?
Insulated, aerated.
No, it's not insulated or aerated. We have high ceilings. And we have windows open. So wear a respirator, especially if you're not sure how your body will react. Please don't give me any lectures about why I'm not using a respirator. This would not be a very informative video if you're talking like this. I know. I'm sorry I let you all down by not being a licensed physician, but you know what? I'll try to do that in my next bit of free time. I'll get licensed for y'all. What else was I gonna tell you guys? Ventilated. Thank you. Ventilated. Oh, I thought you said aerated. Oh. Well, there you go. Not a doctor. Very large, highly ventilated loft studio with fans and windows open. Thank you. All of those things are true and accurate. So, my official thought of this stuff is get some. That didn't sound very professional, but I've never been accused of being overly professional. And that still holds true right now. It's good. It does what it says it's gonna do. It doesn't overpromise and underdeliver like the Resi Blast did. I'm still kind of a bitter Betty about that because I thought it was, when I was first trying to resin, I thought that was like gonna be the answer. I was so pumped. And the cells looked beautiful at first, and then they kept going and growing, and I was like, no. Oh. It was not a good day for me. And then the next day, when they had like this KFC greasy film on it, I was like, nope. That's not cute. But this isn't about that. This is about these cell bases, and they're great. They come in a whole bunch of colors, and they come in, I'm going to give kudos to them for this, is they went into artist colors rather than like countertop colors, which is what Stone Coat originally is. You know, I can't fault them for that either. But this is a good cell base for artists. And it's available in the UK, so where people were feeling left out with that, now they don't have to anymore. 10 whole bananas is my official review for the sorry about that. Let me rewind. My official review of the cell base is 10 very enthusiastic bananas. I love that they come in artist colors and it does what it says it's going to do. Personally, I would dilute it a little bit with another pigment, but also to note, boys, this is thicker than just by a little bit the base tint from Stone Coat, so you can probably get away with using just a little bit less than this and not adding in another color like the titanium I mixed in, and it would still do good things. Go out and try it. Is there a way to thin it? It's fairly liquid already. I don't know if I would thin it, especially since the thinner your resin is with the pigment, the more likely it is to yellow over time. So I don't know that I would add any kind of thinner to it, because you're just risking it yellowing eventually. Well, Monica, I hope they do get some orders after this live. It's my goal to inform you as honestly and unbiasedly as I can. Oh no, girl, I sent your print out to you already. That's a different one. I want to be as unbiased and as informative as I can when I do these reviews. I want you guys to get as much information as I can possibly give, so that you're as informed as possible before you spend the money, and even after you spend the money, knowing what to do with it, or knowing the possibilities that you can do with a lot of these pigments. Hi Linda, I'm glad you tuned in. Can I baby kiss? No. Can I get baby kisses? No fart. Give a baby kiss.
Guys, look at that.
He doesn't want to kiss me.
Woo! Now they come in big sizes. Pretty cool.
Haley, I'm not gonna. They haven't approached me to sell these. I will be carrying the cell bases from Color Passion though. I will be putting an order in with them tonight or tomorrow, so I'll have those. In fact, I'll do a video this weekend or this coming week with a side by side of all of the base cell additives.
Chloe.
So that you guys can see, see what it is next to each other. Stop trying to chew on your brother. Okay, I know. So I will be carrying those cell bases. Eli-Chem hasn't approached me to carry any of their stuff, so whatevs. But I'm glad that you guys may have been entertained or learned something or
Bowie.
educated in some way,
Bowie.
learn what to do or not to do. I know it. I gotta take the boys out.
You.
So,
Hey! You guys, look what I got.
these boys, y'all.
Cujo, look what I got. Mmm.
He's such a good dad.
Mmm.
Anyways, read all these things. Check us out on all the other social medias. Join us everywhere so we can show you behind the scenes stuff, in front of the scenes stuff, and everything in between. We love you guys so, so much. Thank you for tuning in. Please be kind to one another. You never know what someone may be going through, and we will see you guys next time. Bye!
I said bye.
Cujo, look what I got.
Are you pretending to roll dice under
Bowie.
it? Well, Billy's...
And then I pretend like I
Involved.
eat something.
Oh, yeah. That'll get Boy's attention every time.
Mmm.
Oh, yeah. You got